này anh sẽ đưa em đến một ngày đôi gót chân chim. Em về qua làng xưa xóm cũ, thăm lại nơi ngày xưa chốn ngủ. Thăm còn này anh
Once again, y'all, it's your boy, Ford Fairlane. Board passes and carry-ons, passport pimping, we down here. It's a nice little special treat right here. This one is Baby Beach, Aruba, the San Nicolas section. And what's so special about this is, if you can see, I'm on one side. We're gonna look over at the other side right there. Alright, so this is pretty much like a lagoon. It's called Baby Beach because the water isn't deep at all. This is like one big, huge kiddie pool that lets out into the ocean. This bay lets out into the ocean right there. That's why it's called Baby Beach. I'm not gonna front. It's pristine, beautiful. Oh, and if you look past that other side, there's stuff further back there also. This is some of the bluest water you'll probably ever see in your life. That's unless you're in Croatia. That's a whole different story right there. Croatian water. Croatians. Oh, man, listen. Hopefully I can get out there soon for you guys too, man. Take y'all with me. We're just gonna walk around here. Walk around the perimeter to show you guys, give you a first-person view of what this is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, a lot of parts of the island, this island itself has a lot of beaches that, when you see them on the map, they're not listed for people to actually partake in swimming and things of that nature because there's a lot of waves around here. But this particular bay, this particular enclave right here, what happens here is it's got like rocks and a little bit of a coral reef that help break the waves, and as you see the formation, it's sort of a horseshoe. It kind of keeps the water calm and still. So like literally this is like one big huge kiddie pool. This one here is perfect for like families and things of that nature. Like you get the kids out here and you don't feel a need to really stress too much because the water isn't that rough and it isn't that deep. Also, if you're not too comfortable with the water, oh man, this one is perfect for you. This will help you like increase your comfort level with the water and whatnot. Because then eventually, you know what I'm saying, you want to get out there, you want to partake in certain things like snorkeling, scuba, or snuba, which is a combination of snorkeling and scuba. I haven't done that yet, but hopefully I will soon. And if I do, I'll bring you guys with me, and you'll see firsthand what we're doing on the ocean floor. But yeah, hey little buddy, plenty of lizards around here too. You get used to them now. Again, one of the best things that I find, well, most fascinating and the best things about Aruba is the melding of the cultures. It's the Dutch Caribbean, but then it's incredibly just Caribbean in and of itself. So all the things you find, you know what I'm saying, Spanish is here, English is here, you know what I'm saying, a bit of French is here, and it's just like, it's a fusion pretty much of everything. And like, oh man, it's a wonderful thing because it pretty much works out here. It definitely works out here. Let's go take this trip. And this is the uncharted part, so unfortunately you see things like this where I was at. But then once you get over to the more populated part, it doesn't look like that. This is the part where, you know, it's off the beat path over here. And we'll go over to the more popular part. You'll start seeing more people and stuff. But yeah, man, look at this water. Unbelievably, like, look at it, clear, clean, look at it. At some point, I'm just gonna take this camera and I'm just gonna walk out as far as I can into the water and show you how far you can walk out without even worrying about it. But as you can see, plenty of families, plenty of families, plenty of families. And just beautiful, nice people. Let me be honest with you. This is one of the safest places there is in the Caribbean. This is basically one of the places where I felt the safest in the Caribbean. And not saying that I feel uneasy and unnerved. Just, you know what I'm saying, I use my street smarts. So my spidey senses tingle. I heed that, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And again, though, you see now we get a better view. We coming around, we you're looking at the basin, if you will, and yeah, man, look at that. I've never really, there's not too many chances where I get to see water this clear, this blue. Oh, shit. Best thing about this jump off, Aruba stays around 85 or so degrees Fahrenheit all year. It's out of the hurricane belt, you know what I'm saying? So it really doesn't get touched by all the other madness and hurricanes that the other islands get. So they occupy a pretty safe space in the Caribbean. It's pretty cool. Untouched. It's like they somebody's looking over them. Right, Jen? Like somebody looking over them or whatnot. So, there goes the missus, everybody. Mrs. Fairlane. So, yeah. And that being said, like, it seems like the Dutch found the sweet spot in the Caribbean. Because you've got the Caribbean, the hurricane belt, you've got the Pacific Ring of Fire, which accounts for all those earthquakes and volcano eruptions over on the Pacific side of the world and whatnot, and everything that touches the Pacific. Again, it appears that the Dutch have found the sweet spot in finding a space where 3 of their islands stay outside of the hurricane belt. But again, like I said before, as you can see, even here, the most popular beach, there's still some development being done. What you notice is, unlike most places, you notice that there's always some type of store or something, some type of something around. I mean, yeah, we've got a bar down there and then one over here, but there's always some type of something around. So like, any of you guys that got some money, y'all feel like investing, pick a spot out here, and one of the first places you decide to, say, put a convenience store, a bodega, like a supermarket or something next to a beach, you'll pretty much be the only game in town at a certain point. Ah, see, here we go. Getting a better picture of it. Literally, it's just one huge kiddie pool that lets out into the ocean. You want to take it easy, relax. Again, this isn't one of those places in the Caribbean where you're going to get a lot of noise and none of that. This ain't one of them, this isn't one of those places. Other places I've been, what's up, Reggie? Music everywhere. Other places I've been. But I still don't, I mean, that may be one of the things I miss, but like, the beautiful scenery like this, and like how wholesome it feels, like, that's a cool trade-off. I don't mind. I give them that. Y'all can take the noise, but give me a nice little scenery and something I can really truly enjoy it. I can enjoy nature and genuinely enjoy it. Oh, we got a food truck over here, man. I have to go check that. Give me something like that, and we're good. What I will say is, let's get to the currency. They don't use dollars. I mean, they do use dollars. Their national currency is the Floridian. Figure, like for instance, Curacao, they were using guilders, which was, like, I believe, the former Dutch currency before the euro came into play. But Aruba ends up with their own currency, the Floridian, and pretty much it's at the same currency exchange rate, I think, that the guilder in Curacao is. Basically about 2 guilders or 2 florins every $1. So the other day it was like maybe 1.8, not even 2. So it was like 1.8, maybe not even 2. So, like, you know what I'm saying? But still it hovers around, let's say to round it up, it hovers around $2. So yeah, it hovers around $2. Your money, I guess, doubles when you get here. But this is Aruba. It's expensive. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not as expensive as Singapore was, but it's Aruba. This is not everybody comes here. There's a reason why. You know what I'm saying? And when you're here, you're here. So it's obviously, again, you must be here for a reason, like you belong here, so it is what it is. But you'll notice, like, not everybody comes here. So far, but I'm only and it's only like my 3rd day in, but so far this is like the best beach I've been to so far. Yeah, man. You see, like, this whole thing is one big kiddie pool. Everybody's just standing out there waiting. So, like, literally, if you're not too comfortable in the water, this is perfect for you out here. You don't have to be too comfortable. You can get your, this is where you can up your comfort level with the water right here. Yeah. Literally children of all ages out here. And wow. We did the whole wrap around. And as you can see, that ocean outlet right there. And like theoretically, I could have just walked straight across. Pretty much. That's how I could have been. You see? Right just about there, in a little gap in between the ocean and the bay. You got some snorkelers out there. And that's out there further down. Further along the beach. You see? Now you come out here, you see everybody, they got these umbrellas. You come out here, you rent the umbrellas from the fellas. You got big mamas right here. You get yourself some drinks, you get yourself some food. Come out here and spend your money, support the people.